From its inception as a small export business in Korea in 1969, Samsung has grown consistently to become one of the world's leading electronic companies. Samsung overcame different challenges posed by the fast-changing environment the companies embed. Overall, Samsung came across three major transformations throughout its history, which consistently display the foundations of its agility and success. First transformation, the 80s. During the 70s, Samsung was a low-cost manufacturer of black and white televisions. However, during the turbulent Korean economic environment of the 80s, forced Samsung to go through its first major transformation. During this period, Samsung faced increasing foreign competition and reduced government policy financing. In order to improve its competitive positioning, the company radically changed its way of doing business and displayed strategic agility by: first, strategic sensitivity. From a short-term perspective, Samsung was able to perceive that quality was a major issue for its products. From a long-term perspective, the company's new chairman decided to move away from heavy and mature industries into semiconductors and technology as drivers of long-term growth. Second, collective commitment. To invest in semiconductors was a highly risky strategy as the industry was still incipient, highly cyclical, and the company did not have the know-how to develop technology itself. Yet, top management decided to act boldly and pursue this path. Third, resource fluidity. The company radically shifted its focus into constant innovation and quality, rather than volume growth as it has been the norm during the previous decade. Second transformation, 1997. The second transition of Samsung came when Jong Yong-yoon was appointed a new CEO to Samsung Electronics Company in 1996. Faced with the Asian financial crisis in 1997, Samsung responded by reducing the number of its affiliate companies to 45, decreasing personnel by almost 50,000, improved the soundness of its financial structure, and lowering its 365% debt ratio to 148% by late 1999. These drastic reforms were rewarded. In 2002, Samsung posted net profits of $5.9 billion on $44.6 billion in sales, and as a result, in 2003 it became the most widely held stock among all emerging market companies. So, what made this transition successful? First, being always one step ahead, the company had a sharp perception of a sense of crisis and continued searching for new opportunities. As Lee Kun-hee, a founder family, famously said, "Change everything but your wife and children." The management made perpetual crisis become a DNA of Samsung and encouraged continuous changes in the organization. Second, an ability to make bold decisions and get things done helps Samsung to be agile. We believe this happened because Samsung has been fundamentally owned and managed by the founder's family. Therefore, there were little agency issues which sometimes can disrupt management long-term perspective and bold decision-making. Last, we can recognize the unprecedented job cuts during the Asian financial crisis. Unlike other Korean rivals, Samsung boldly and swiftly deployed human resources aligned with its new portfolio, resulting in quick financial recovery when things improved. Third transformation. After 2000, the pace of technological changes became a shock for many companies around the globe. In the digital age, Samsung must confirm its agility to revolutionary changes. It had to prove its resource fluidity for taking new opportunities. Global business was based on advanced technologies and innovations. During the last decade, the company has been demonstrating its ability to change. First, having innovative technology and distinctive designs in mind, Samsung has remained one of the leaders of the digital revolution. They lead the global digital marketplace by developing and launching new products that anticipate customer demands. We are all familiar with its products which were developed by Samsung's R&D division, such as high-definition digital TV. Second, the desire to be the best in the world was so strong and so firmly embedded in the corporate culture of Samsung. That desire led the company to be the biggest market share on the global market for 13 products, including semiconductors and monitors. And finally, Samsung prioritized its R&D works with a focus on a quick implementation of the best ideas. For instance, they developed the world's first flash memory device in 2000 and began its mass production only a year later. As exemplified by the company's three transformational phases in the 80s, mid-90s, and after the year 2000, we can conclude that Samsung is an agile company because its top management was able to leverage its strong leadership to move the company to a constant state of emergency and crisis. This in turn led Samsung to become a company relentlessly focused on continuous improvement and innovation through long-term technological breakthroughs.